So the big question is this: are you sure you like men? Today, let's explore your deeper thoughts when it comes to men. My name is Joan Nwosu, and welcome to the Second Chances Podcast, a love journey in black and white. Okay, I know that title sounded a bit funny, but today I'm not talking about your surface level preferences. No, I'm talking about understanding this very deep and complex web of emotions and experiences that shapes how we generally feel towards men, because it's very, very important and you might not be aware. So let's dive in. So one of the things I really want to touch on is self-reflection. It is very important for you to introspect and ask yourself, do I genuinely feel positive and comfortable around men? I'm not just talking about a love interest, I'm talking about men in general. Ask yourself if there are underlying anxieties that you feel when you think about men, or there are fears or prejudices stemming from your past. The truth is, a lot of these past experiences and beliefs and narratives causes a lot of pain and resistance when it comes to connecting with men. Many of us carry this burden of past trauma, be it in form of abuse, especially for a lot of women who were abused when they were young, between the ages of 5 and 12. Or it could be betrayal from a parent. Maybe a father abandoned you or left you, or there was a divorce in the home, and so you feel betrayed by your father. Or you had family members who betrayed you in other ways, or even just male friends who broke your trust. And another one is around absence. If you just really did not grow up around a male figure where you're a single parent, maybe a single mom or home raised, these painful experiences could actually create a protective barrier in your mind and around your heart when it comes to thinking about men. And it subconsciously, at a subconscious level, it affects how you perceive men and how you interact with men in your current day. So I really want you to think about your past experiences and think about how you feel about men in general. Do you have a lot of male friends? Do you find it easy to have conversations with men? Do you find it easy to trust men? Or is there some unseen apprehension when it comes to men? You just find it easier to relate more with women? You might want to dig deeper into why that is the case. We as humans, we should be able to interact with every person. So if there's some form of resistance, it might mean that there's some baggage there that we're carrying on that might be impacting our ability to attract and keep our soulmate. Another thing I want to talk about is the connection between your attitude, your mindset, and relationships. And I've heard a lot of men tell me, so I have a lot of male friends, and one of the things that I hear a lot is that I get along with men. Men love to talk to me because they think I understand the way they think and the way that they are. I'm very comfortable around men. I have no hang-ups or hiccups, even though I came from a divorced home and my father wasn't really there. And even when he was there, he wasn't the loving, protective, fatherly figure that I now understand should be the norm. But I've always been able to get along with men. And so I have a deep appreciation for men, right? And the truth is, sometimes some of these attitudes that we carry on, we might not know how it reflects or how it impacts our relationships with men. And it could be male friends, it could be male colleagues, or it could be love interest. A lot of our perceptions are clouded by these unresolved issues, and we carry it on, and men can sense it. I've spoken about men being more energetic readers, so they absorb and they're able to feel or read off your energy pretty quickly. And so this might be stopping men from being open to approaching you more. They might not know exactly why it is that you're not approachable, but these unresolved issues might be causing you to pull up a wall when men try to approach you. Another way it shows up in relationships is the lack of trust. So you're constantly not trusting, you're constantly self-sabotaging, you're waiting for the relationship to end. Yeah, because all men are scum, so you're waiting for the scum to show up so that you'll say, yeah, you see, I said it, I knew it, all men were scum. Or it might even show up as this lack of vulnerability. Again, if you have this history where you've not really felt safe around a male figure, then it might stop you or limit you from being vulnerable. And vulnerability is one of the key factors that allows a man to fall in love, because that's the only way they can see the true you and want to get to the point where they want to be there for you, support you, protect you, and love you. So it might also lead to this attitude around expectations where you have this unfair or unrealistic expectations of men. I know that a lot of women who maybe haven't had many relationships in their lives, they have this, I call it la la land expectation from men. And, again, it's unresolved issues, unresolved trauma, unresolved experiences that needs to be tackled, because it would keep showing up on your journey. So in my personal experience and my clients that I work with, or even just women that I know and I've spoken to, I've seen and I've observed, like I was saying, how men really respond to women who are genuine, who are genuinely affectionate, who respect them, and who understand them. When men feel like you listen, or you see them, or you appreciate them, and you're not just about this collective stereotype, but you really, really see them, you give them the opportunity to show who they truly are, it opens up a whole new realm of deeper, more meaningful connections. You need to be working on yourself so that you make sure that you're showing up as a person that men can want in their lives. You need to see them, you need to appreciate them, you need to respect them, you need to recognize them, you need to be aware of some of those your trauma, those triggers that might want to show up, that can pull up that barrier that I was talking about, where it looks like you're a man hater. No man wants to be around a woman that they think is a man hater or a man eater. It just doesn't work. It's not just an attractive look for any man who's looking for something serious or committed. So again, my question is, are you sure you really like men? How do you really feel about men? And I've talked about some ways that you can start to heal from some of this your trauma, so that you're sure that when you hear about men, your instant reaction is not, oh, here we go again, geez, okay, yeah, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Just be sure that it's not this negative emotion that you have around men. When you hear about men, you should be thinking about, oh, I would love to have one of my own. They're very dependable, they're strong, they're my backbone, they'll be there for me, they'll support me, like a companion you can have fun with, you can travel with. Make sure that those are some of the emotions that come to mind when you think about men, and not the negative. If it's negative, then there's work to be done, and you can just do that by, again, being aware, journaling about it, or just trying to heal, doing a lot of exercises to heal from it. I know that addressing some of these feelings are not easy, because, like, for me, I grew up not in a very great home. I didn't really have a good relationship with my father. I've been through lots of toxic relationships. So I know it's not really easy to confront these demons and really start to heal on the journey. But you do need to heal from the journey if you hope to meet a man that is going to want to be with you. The same way we're complex beings. Men, just like us, they're complex as well. But the truth is, they're also seeking connection. It's not just us desiring it. They're also desiring it, and they're also on a healing journey. So as I round off today, I just want to encourage you. If you don't really like men, again, when I say like, it's not in terms of preference. You can like men, women, you can like whatever you want. That's fine. But if you don't really like men, it's important for you to explore those feelings, explore those emotions, explore where they're coming from, and really think about how you can heal from them and break down those walls, those walls that you built up from your past hurt or your past experiences, or dashed expectations, or absence from a father figure, or whatever it is. How you can start to heal from that, so that you can foster more deeper, committed, honest relationships with a future partner. That's all I have for you today. I hope you totally enjoyed that episode. Thank you for joining us on the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Remember that no matter what, never, ever, ever give up on love. Till next time, sending you love and light.